But as we look at those pictures, if you can put them up now, you joined one in New York. How did it feel to be there?
It felt great, and the randomness of it, because I literally was just on my way to go speak at a documentary meeting, and I got out of the cab, and all of a sudden, a wave of humanity, literally thousands of people coming down the street, and I just joined them.
There you are right there.
Oh,
what were you doing and saying?
I'm just saying, I didn't say anything. I let them talk. There were so many thousands. I asked them how many they thought were there. They said about 10,000. I couldn't tell.
What'd they say?
They are scared for their future. They are, you know, these kids, some of the Hispanic kids that were there, they're in the DACA, you know, a program that they're worried about. They're worried about being taken out of the country. I mean, it's really, there's a lot of fear and a lot of panic amongst a lot of people right now.
I've been trying to explain that, and not to take anything away from Donald Trump's victory. But there's so much fear, and this isn't the normal fear of, you know,
No. Right.
We're old enough to remember when Reagan was elected, and people were like, oh my gosh, it was like, you know, liberals were like, just besides themselves. But it was in a different...
beside themselves.
Right, it was a different, this is completely different, and I don't really know how to qualify it.
What's scary is that you've got 77% of the country is either women, people of color, or young adults from 18 to 35. That's 77% of the country. So you have a minority, a man, a white man, over the age of 35, somebody who represents the minority of the country, is now in charge. And he has said throughout the whole campaign what he's going to do to them. He has screamed into microphones, I'm going to deport 2 million of you. We'll start with you, the criminals, the 2 million of you who are criminals in the first couple weeks. I think they're justifiably scared, and maybe if you're not of that group, you don't understand that. But I heard it out there in the street, and it was intense. And I was very proud of the fact that so many young people came out.
He's a jackass.
Because his presidency has to be opposed right now.
He's a jackass.
His presidency started 2 days ago. That's the attitude people have to have. I mean, remember, the Republicans were ready to start the impeachment hearings on day one against Hillary Clinton.
Right.
All right? The other side needs to be ready to roll right now to do whatever needs to be done to stop his appointments to the Supreme Court.
Is that right, though, to do that?
Absolutely.
He's a jackass.
You have to do it. You have to do it only because, look, I appreciate what President Obama said today. We like to see that. We like to see what Hillary Clinton said.
Such a classy family.
Yes, that's right. And you know, and it's like, you watch that and you go, that's the country I want to live in. And I thought too that President Obama and Hillary yesterday were giving a tutorial to Donald Trump.
Some people are really fucking stupid. Did you ever notice that? How many really stupid people you run into during the day? God damn, there's a lot of stupid bastards walking around. Carry a little pad and pencil with you. You wind up with 30 or 40 names by the end of the day. Look at it this way. Think of how stupid the average person is, and then realize half of them are stupider than that. And it doesn't take you very long to spot one of them, does it? Take you about 8 seconds. You'll be listening to some guy. You say, this guy is fucking stupid. Then there are some people, they're not stupid, they're full of shit. That doesn't take very long to spot either, does it? Take you about the same amount of time. You'll be listening to some guy and say, well, he's fairly intelligent. He's full of shit.
You have to do it. You have to do it only because, look, I appreciate what President Obama said today. We like to see that. We like to see what Hillary Clinton said.
Such a classy family.
Yes, that's right. And you know, and it's like, you watch that and you go, that's the country I want to live in.
You'll be listening to some guy and say, well, he's fairly intelligent. He's full of shit.
And I thought, too, that President Obama and Hillary yesterday were giving a tutorial to Donald Trump.
Then there are some people, they're not stupid, they're not full of shit, they're fucking nuts!
Saying, you know, if we had won, this is how we would have wanted you to behave, what you should have been saying, as opposed to threatening riots in the streets if the election didn't go your way.
He's a jackass.